Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm just kind of kicking off the stream a little bit early to make sure we're sounding alright, looking alright. Just before I get going, I thought I would knock out one of the Red Fens quests here because I want the pea shooter. Fine, Mr. Don't speak to me, see if I care. Did I say anything about you? No, Titan, I did not. Sound is a little low. On the game or on my microphone?
Vircha shouts, "The Sahagin have resumed the battle! Fight! Fight!"
Yeah, I'm just, like I say, I'm kind of killing a little bit of time beforehand. Oh no! Ooh, I could try one of my confusions. I haven't actually really played with that yet.
Zombies collapse as well. The refuge of the ancestors has been saved.
Yeah, Fiend Pact. I can talk about that when we're actually starting. Like I said, I'm just kind of killing a little time up while things get going here. So. Voice too low. Okay. Check, check, check. Check, check. There we go. Should be a little better. Hey everyone, how's it going here? I'm going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm just killing some time in the Red Fens. On a Warlock here. This is on Galanda. A brand new Warlock I just rolled up today called Kobold Killa. So if you want to send me a tell, if you'd like to join me, no idea what we're going to run today. We're going to kind of wing it. But I thought, you know, we'd, until then, at some point I want to try to get a pea shooter. Because I'm an Artificer Warlock. But anyway, if you'd like to send a tell to me, it's, I'd be happy to have you join me on Galanda. I am level 7, so if you got vet status 2 or whatever, that's perfectly suited. Yeah, Titan, it was a nice stream. If I might just, if no one really joins me or whatever, I may end up just kind of doing this. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, currently in the chain shape. Because it seems to be pretty powerful. I suppose I could switch back over. What are you guys up to? You got anything going on this weekend? Playing some Warlock, maybe? I think that's what I'm going to be doing. To be honest, I have kind of a light weekend ahead, which is good, because I'm actually a little tired. It's been a long week. We did the best we could. I think we did a pretty good job getting U-26 out the door, but we'll probably sleep for about 12 hours tonight. I know you guys don't want to hear about my problems, but I have a migraine today. Bad headache. So if I'm a little out of sorts, if I'm a little on the quiet side, that may be why. You're at one of those migraines, if you're maybe you're prone to them. I usually don't get them too often, but every now and then I will. And I've they're a little bit like the quest Eye of Titan, Eye of the Titan, where it's like almost makes you a little nauseous. No fun. But anyway, we're going to be getting going here in just a little bit, so if you would like to, let me put my name again in chat. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I don't actually get migraines very often either. Maybe once or twice a year, but it's usually a combination of lack of sleep and kind of keeping busy and a little bit of stress. Not that I'm stressed, but just, you know, it's a lot of work getting out an update and all. Been a busy couple of days. I think I just need to kind of lay on the couch for a little while after I play my Warlock. I've got at least one Warlock, but I need to put a character that I can actually play on Galanda here. So, uh-oh, Warlock v Warlock action. Hey, he gets Wall of Fire. outwork their Fire the Dragon leader. Not that kind of office. Yeah.
Iona whispers from your backpack. I bet I can just stare with you.
What level does the Fey Pact get? Misty Escape. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Suppose I could probably find that for you in just a second. Take care of these fire giants. Let's see. Let's see. Misty Escape. So be Eldritch Burst. I need to remember where this is. I don't actually know this tree quite as well. Oh, the Fey Pact. Oh, that would be the feat. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. It should be in there. If it's not already on the wiki, it will be soon enough. I would think. That's trapped, isn't it? Yeah, I can't. Oh. Yes. I don't know. I don't know why exactly I picked the Fiend Pact. No real particular reason. It just... For some reason I've just been enjoying playing the Fiend guys, and I thought it would kind of fit well with the blaster effect of the Artificer bits. That was really the only reason. But overall I've been enjoying it. So, and most of the tree I'm starting with here is Tainted Scholar.
Iona whispers, see the octagonal pressure plate? It's not a giant crab. Place my staff
Did I take invisibility? Not yet. That was on my other guy. Yeah, I do like the sonic animation actually quite a bit too.
Iona scorpion spot. What? Iona whispers. Iona whispers.
I don't have feather fall, so I need to time this accurately. Can I do it? Alright, hey, actually, guess what? It's almost 4 o'clock. I guess I should actually start for realsies. Yes! Alright, let me get started here. In just a second. Oh, was I muted? Hey, how's it going, folks? Hello and welcome to Fridays at 4 here on twitch.tv/DDOstream. Don't forget to give us a follow if you would like to be notified for when we go live with shows just like this one. And you can find our entire schedule on twitch.tv/DDOstream. We also put the archives up on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Dungeons and Dragons. One word, no ampersand. How are you guys all doing here today? We released Update 26 this week. That means we have got the Warlock. And I am actually playing one right now on Galanda just for the heck of it. And I am currently in the Red Fens because I want a pea shooter, if I can get it. And so that's what's going on here today. We're just going to be questing around. I do have someone in group. If you'd like to join us as well, you can. Also, I'd like to answer any of your questions you have. So if you've got any questions for us in the chat room, go ahead and ask them, and we'd be happy to answer them if we can. So Update 26 released yesterday. We now have the Warlock. It's free to VIP, available in the DDO store for everyone else. We have got the release notes up. You can find that on DDO.com. We have got probably a patch in the works, but it looks like we may not need a hotfix, at least immediately, so that's kind of nice. Ah, cool, Dr. Boombox. I'd love to have you. Like I said, I'm kind of looking for a pea shooter because I'm building an Artificer Warlock here. No real particular reason other than it seems kind of nifty. So. So we do have a patch planned. No ETA on that. You know, honestly, so far so good. And it looks like we won't need to do any kind of hotfix or anything like that. So that's real nice. Another thing that's nice, if you've been on Galanda, you know, we've been having some recent issues there with server stability. And a couple weeks back, we were able to resolve those issues. Well, enough time has passed now that we feel comfortable that we have resolved them. And so what we're doing is a way to say thanks for the Galandans, just for all their you know, patience during this time. We're going to be activating through July 5th a bonus, and that bonus is plus 10% heroic XP, plus 10% epic XP, plus 1 loot, and double mysterious remnants, which is double the chance for mysterious remnants to appear when you kill a champion. So that'll be going through July 5th. That's one thing we can get the word out about. In general, this weekend we have got plus 50% challenge rewards and a plus 30% Caneth Crafting XP. That runs through Sunday, June 21st. Oh, poor doggy. Yeah, I'm just going to keep you with me. Let's see. We're working on getting you Crystal Cove here this month. We're working now on fully on to Update 27, except, like I say, we're working on, you know, probably a patch for 26 here, whether that comes, say, next week, weekend after, something like that. I guess we'll just kind of have to see how it goes, but something like that. Perhaps next week. And it's going to have some of the just kind of polish fixes that we need to do with the Warlock here. We've got, say, for example, the Stunning Burst is sort of having a no saving throw. We've got a couple of things where, depending on the way it works, some folks can't see other people's Eldritch Blast animations. A couple of things I guess we could mention here, but you can find out all about that stuff on the forums too if you'd like to. We've pretty extensively discussed that stuff there. But if you have any questions on it, of course, I'd be happy to answer them in the stream here. But I don't know if it's really worth repeating myself there. Besides, we're just kind of here to have some fun today. Just have some fun, huh? Yeah, the Burning Blood SLA is not currently functioning correctly. That's probably one of the larger bugs that we've come across so far. And that's on the path to get fixed. Another thing, the Eldritch Chain attack is a little on the loud side. We've corrected that already internally, and so that'll be fixed whenever we do our next update. Like I said, next week, week after, very least update 27, which is set for July, but most likely before then. Yeah, I could talk a little bit about the alignment thing, and actually it would be nice to get your feedback here on our chat room if you've got any feedback to provide. So we went live with the Warlocks alignment restrictions being seen in the packed feat choice. For example, the Fiendish has to be, if I'm remembering correctly, non-lawful, and the Great Old One is non-chaotic? Or no, Enlightened Spirit is non-chaotic? Anyway, so the problem you run into, though, is that alignment restriction is at the feat level, rather than, say, but you pick your alignment during character creation afterwards. So what can happen if you're not careful is you can actually pick a pact, then choose an alignment that doesn't work for that pact, and then you can get into the world and be unable to use it. That's a bug that we're working to fix, and one possible way we may even fix that is by simply removing the alignment restrictions from those feats. To be honest, the decision to put alignment restrictions on the Warlock really came more from the community's feedback than on a perhaps desire in the dev team itself to implement. But, you know, hey, if you guys want alignment restrictions, you know, we are receptive to what you guys want. But I think particularly since it's causing some problems, maybe we should just not do that. How strongly do you feel that Warlocks need to have alignment restrictions? I'd be happy to hear your feedback in our chat room here today. I know, it is a nice name, Kobold Killer. I can't believe that people haven't taken it on Galanda all these years. What's going on? A full raid full of Warlocks? Yeah, that'd be rad. Actually, where am I going? What am I doing? Am I going up? No, I'm going over. Okay, I know where I am. Alright. Yeah, see, I mean, the I guess, quote, problem, as it were, would be that you could have some somewhat unusual choices. So, like, for example, you could be a lawful good paladin and have some kind of pact with, say, a Great Old One, which seems perhaps a little on the not ideal side. But that said, you know, lore reasons, maybe there's a way you could sort of figure it out, and ultimately then, you know, it would open up even further, like builds and things like that. So it would have some advantages, certainly for the building community as well. Plus, if it addresses this issue, which is causing confusion for some folks, you know. But at least for now, you know, you can see the descriptions. It does say the alignment restrictions in the feed itself if you do the pop-over tooltip. But it doesn't prevent you from making a mistake, essentially. So, something to be aware of, I guess, if you're rolling up a new Warlock. I mean, like I said, in an ideal situation, you could have those alignment restrictions, and just sort of have it prevent you from going into character creation or just kind of gray out those alignment choices, things like that. But since this is the first time, frankly, that we have restricted alignment by feat like that, we don't really have the tech to do it. We'd have to actually make that tech work, and I don't know. Something we could do, perhaps, if people feel strongly that it's necessary. Yeah, I understood that, you know, some people don't really use those pop-ups on the feeds. And it doesn't list it, say, in the tooltip on the screen itself, which is something we may well do as well.
The air in this chamber is dusty and stagnant. It must not have been disturbed for centuries. Iona whispers.
See, what you're asking, though, you know, popping alignment and sort of finding other ways to make it work is, frankly, a lot of work. Do we really want to devote the resources to that, as opposed to other things? I don't know. You tell us, I guess. We'd love to hear your feedback on it.
Iona whispers. There it is. We've done it. Behold the claw of Volkur.
Sorry for the inconvenience. It's funny. So are you guys digging the Warlock? You've been enjoying the Warlock pretty good here. What kind of feedback would you like to give us on the Warlock here? Given if you've had the opportunity to check any of it out, so you know. Fire the Dragon Leader asks, do we plan on making the Fey Eldritch Blast spellcraft, or will it stay perform? I haven't heard of anything. Is it perform because of the Sonic? Is that what you're talking about?
Flickering braziers now show that this marks the beginning of the Fire Giant's territory.
To some extent, the aura is meant to supplement, you know, it's generally, a lot of people running in that aura stance are going to be using it as supplemental to weapons and things like that, whereas the non-aura version is a little bit more of a primary attack. So some of the sort of decision making in regards to power levels and that may be sort of related to that a little bit. But I do appreciate the feedback on that. I think we'll have to see what the community comes up with here. And we have been getting a lot of good feedback from you guys on the DDO forums, through Twitter, Facebook. You know, if you post in any of those places, we absolutely do see it. So, you know, we'd be happy to continue to do so. Where's my thing? Here we go.
A forest of huge mushrooms.
Oh no, Flower, you're gone. How am I going to stay alive now?
Grown to a gigantic size, forming a rich swamp soil.
Yeah, at Titan we are looking into your report that there may be some issues with the permanent shield buff as well. We'll look into that. I don't know what's going on there. I thought maybe it was just a force missile thing, but maybe not. Come back, Flower, come back. I mean, are you talking about perform because of the sonic damage? I guess I'm not quite sure what perform... I need to look it up. I just don't know. Yep. I am not yet a Warlock expert, but I plan to be one soon. You know, it's actually kind of funny. A lot of times on these release days, people who are working in the studio here, we actually tend to be so busy that it's hard to really kind of sit down and enjoy those first maybe 12, 24 hours of game release. We tend to be pretty busy around then, so it's usually a time like today where maybe you get to say, all right, things are basically under control, we got it, and time for the weekend. And so now's really a good chance to play it. So I'm really looking forward tonight to getting on and playing the Static Reaper Man and some other things. It should be a good time.
Giant magical barriers enclose this space, and the area beyond the barriers is filled with seawater. The Sahagin have made themselves at home inside this room.
Is Varguil the Warlock expert? Yeah, generally Varguil, Steelstar, Severlin, they're the ones who designed them. I just watched them do it. But I mean, I do know a few things, but if you're asking, you know, about some of the specifics of the trees, you know, I'd have to look it up a little myself. But all that stuff's available to you if you're interested. It's in terms of the Y perform for sonic damage, it probably has to do with when we implemented the Swashbuckler, because they have sonic-based stuff, so that's probably why it was put into perform, or why sonic was associated with perform. But then also, you know, perform, right? So sonic sound makes some sense. But yes, Spellcraft would certainly be a quality choice as well. I think your performance skill should help with Wail of the Banshee. We are aware of this sounding a little louder than it's supposed to as well. That's also been fixed internally, so that'll be fixed real soon. I don't know. We live in modern times. There's like screamcore and stuff, you know. Like it'd be like, Sahagin, are you ready to rock? And then they just are like, no, we're not. So we're gonna die now. Gwar. I have some friends who went to a Gwar show. It was pretty amusing. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, just think of like Axl Rose or something like that, right? I'm assuming no one here has Dimension Door.
No D-door.
The switch that controls the magical barriers is nearby, guarded by several gates. The magic barriers vanish. That floods the area.
I want to go out.
The rushing water makes it impossible to swim against the current here.
How about Rutsoft? Do you think you can get the trap? That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's well enough to kill, so. As hardcore as that might be. Our music is so metal, man. But, no. Yeah, Titan, that's another bug there. There's a kind of minor bug. But the negative pack die can be dispelled. We'll get that one fixed too. Trying to remember where that lever is. There it is. Alright. Oh, jeez. I was telling people a bit before the stream, but in case you wonder why I'm a little quieter today, I have a migraine. But I'm really looking forward to playing the Warlock here. I mean, I think we looking pretty good. I haven't seen anything to the contrary being said in our chat. So I hope you guys are digging the Warlock pretty good. I know, like I said, I am. It's been pretty cool. Man, I really like the ability to things from a distance like this too. I bet we're going to see some really interesting stuff happen. I really like this Artificer thing. I can't wait till I pick up a few more action points and kind of expand upon my abilities in terms of rune arms and stuff. But a little ways to go yet. I'm actually just using a DDO store rune arm right now, and the only reason for that is I wanted to... Normally I wouldn't do that, but if I'm going to be playing a rune arm Artificer Warlock for the show here, I need a rune arm. So what's going on there? You know, you can, you know, I've been seeing some people use the mouse look mode. I don't do that myself. I don't know, I've just never really been a mouse look mode user. So, what can I say? We are aware also there is a bit of a bug here that you'll see. No. I suppose I can't rest. Do it the paid way down here. Bug when you die. What, Oh, is there a problem when you die in mouse look? I don't know. Next time I'm about ready to die, I'll have to switch to mouse look, and maybe you can tell me. Yeah, Lucid Dreams is certainly on my radar, if I can, once I get up there. Yep. Oh, I was talking about a bug that what bug? Sorry, I can't remember what I was talking about. Apologize.
People are trying to find something inside the ancient structure.
Oh, the targeting of the Warlock, perhaps. So when you'll notice sometimes when you switch targeting, the very first blast will kind of target the old target rather than the new target. You particularly notice that on vertical spaces where the next target is higher or lower than the other one. That's something we're going to most likely correct the next patch there, so it should be a little more right on and accurate and all that sort of thing. But so we're aware of that one. But overall, it really hasn't really been too big a deal. But it does exist. Ooh, keep that one. underwater action. We're just gonna real quick reflag for that that first one, so everyone can get their end reward list for Into the Deep. I thought maybe a little caffeine and sugar might help. Or at least it'll make me feel better. Yeah, I'm digging the Warlock. I don't know, I guess it's a little quiet today. You guys aren't asking me much in the way of questions either. What you got? You got anything for me? Love to hear it. Let me know. See what you got. Oh, goodness. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm cheating on the live stream. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? I believe that's 42 flaps per yarn. U-27 is not, update 27, War of the Archons, is not 3 to 4 months out. As a matter of fact, we are still targeting July for update 27. When will Lamania open again? Should be opening, I would think, probably a couple of weeks. 2-3 weeks, something like that. No exact time frame on that. Really when we get our build ready for Lamania. It's, like I said, a little early to really get into too much information on that. But yeah, we are still targeting July for update 27, and that's going to be the Archon Adventure Pack content. Some folks, if you open up your Adventure Compendium, might actually learn a little bit. Yeah.
Burning wreckage and rising smoke overshadow the once proud refuge of the ancestors. The only undamaged region is the central platform. Virche Eteris, leader of the Drow holdouts, must be there. The villagers watch the slimy water with stern eyes. The attack could be handled at any moment.
What if two birds carried it together? Well, then they'd be friends.
Sahagins spring from the water in all directions.
Just saying, Mr. Archer, that perhaps you shouldn't stand next to the exploding barrels. Hey, picture that in war school? Who do I have to talk to about getting fire and smoke made for my pet dragon? Ooh, I don't know. Talk to me, I guess. I can put in that request. I don't know what the feasibility of it is, though. If that could be done as sort of like some kind of cosmetic effect or not. Cool, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, just a second.
Destroying the village proper. Virtue shouts to you.
I'm back. How long till the mimic sound will be reduced? Oh, that's a good question. I should check on the status of that one there.
With the demolition attempt stopped, the Sahagin will surely renew their efforts to kill Virtue Etos. He will need protecting again, and soon.
Yeah, I agree. The mimic squish is a little on the loud side.
The attack resumes as more Sahagin burst from the brackish water.
Oh, by the way, enjoy that stunning blast save. No save effect while you have it. Because it ain't gonna stay.
Rest while you can. I will alert you when more Sahagin arrive.
The already triple shot sound loud on the stream. Yeah, I think part of it is the that chain shape is having a volume issue. I'm going to turn that off. What kind of are you going pure class on your warlock? What kind of race have you been doing? Do you have any cool things that that you've been kind of playing? Or are you doing just like what kind of splashes have you found so far? Let's hear it.
Third wave of Sahagin has been destroyed. Despite this, you feel they will press one more attack.
Wiggles. I know what the Wiggles are.
The water
I have a 3.5-year-old.
as a Sahagin necromancer appears from beneath the pits. Of the ancestors has been saved.
A half-orc melee warlock with high strength and constitution, 10 charisma, you will not be able to cast spells. Yeah, that's true. That happens. So don't do that. Or just plan ahead for it. You know, if you know, say for example, that character has a +6 tome or something like that, then and you don't really you plan to be more melee, say, than caster type. Perhaps you can actually skimp a little bit on that charisma and use that for strength or constitution or dexterity or whatever it is that best fits for that build. I often usually start with pure myself. I was just too enamored with the idea of an artificer warlock, so I couldn't stop myself. Warlock Rogue, yeah, I fully expect to see some Warlock Rogues out there. They seem like a real natural fit. Yeah, Grimord. She's gonna be great at Warlock Rogue. She's a really talented DDO player. Does Arcane Alacrity help with Eldritch Blast? I don't personally know the answer to that. My understanding is no. But I'd have to ask to double check.
From atop this overlook, the Sahagan's underwater base is clearly visible in the inlet below.
Alright, I just yelled over to Varguil and asked him. He says, confirmed my, what I was saying there. No, the Arcane Alacrity does not add to the speed of your Eldritch Blast.
A Sahagin priest tends a glowing portal here. The portal seems fluid, like water, and you feel you could just step right through it. The priest gestures you to enter.
I'm just going to get started for time purposes on Into the Deep. As soon as you want to come in and join me, go ahead. I'm going to start with the west side, head on over to the east side, then do north.
That bind the palace protectors. Only then will you be able to reach your objective, the High Priestess.
I just think we need an underwater squid. Some kind of tentacle monster. Die mouth breather? That's not very nice. I can't help it that I breathe through my mouth.
To your surprise, a drow woman slips out of the shadows. She beckons you closer.
Yes, we do need a kraken. You are not wrong.
The water spirits prowling before you radiate both power and great evil. Yet the spirits seem preoccupied with some internal struggle. If you keep your distance, they might not notice.
I have helped many drow escape. Well, isn't that nice? Cool. Man, I hope I get the pea sugar. Love that root arm. It's my favorite low-level root arm, I think. Yeah, you're not wrong, your luck. No, actually you are, because these are the Eberron drow. King's Forest they're not. But I got friends. Yeah, on the sands, you're right. Might be. I like Flower. I think Flower is one of the better hireling healers, actually. Quite useful. And the reason I actually started off with Flower is because I started off with Bed Status 2, which now includes Flower as a, quote, free hireling, so to speak, to kind of get you started in case you're not playing a healing class and you start right away at level 7 with, you know, limited gear and that sort of thing. Just a way to kind of help you get started on your path. It's brought in with Temple of Elemental Evil, if you weren't aware.
As you move through the room, the terrain begins to grow. As more guards enter the view.
Oh, I didn't drink the potion of wonder. I'll have to do that. Sorry, I'm switching back to chain, just for a second. Alright, the west side is done. That portion of Draco. There we go.
The rebels will have an easier time of it when they make their move. Yet you could still do more.
What will the gatekeeper favor unlock? I don't know that we have settled on that 100% yet. We have several things that we might do. I think, besides, even if I did know, we should probably just sort of let that be a wait and see.
Across the room, a Sahagin mage appears to be using magic to force a group of Scrags into some kind of mining operation. A group of guards watch nervously.
I'm liking the Eldritch Chain Blast effect. People have been telling me to switch to Cone as well, but I think I'm going to stick to this one for a little while. Kind of digging it. of spell points.
Sleek here needed these crystals for, it'll be difficult without the Scragg's brute muscle.
Yeah, maybe we should cool it a little bit in chat. I don't want to be Mr. Hardass, but...
Protected by his magic. Held before the match for the moment is a huge Scrag. You sense its confinement is temporary.
Where will I be on Wednesday? I'm going to be back on Wayfinder for the second week, so we'll be playing most likely Mark Barbarian, level 20. Don't really know quite what we're going to run. We might just sort of continue with what we were doing. So, Wayfinder. I had a good time on Wayfinder this Wednesday. Actually, it was a really good good day of questing. Thought it went pretty well. I really like that barbarian I'm playing on Wayfinder too. Turned out pretty good. Alright, we're headed north. Bomb. That character is actually part of a regular static group I've been doing, but I can take him out for the live stream. But it's been going quite well. Yeah, so this is what I was telling you. If I had a faster swim skill, I'd be moving a little faster. Actually, if it wasn't into my rune arm, that would help too. Oh man, Fire the Dragon Leader, you should have joined us on Tuesday for Twitchy Tuesdays. We got into a ton of E3 talk in our chat room there that day because everyone was, you know, watching all the press conferences and discussing and all that sort of thing from the day before. It's very cool. Yep.
You have reached the palace. It appears that the rebels have already established a foothold. A gray-skinned Sahagin captain beckons you closer. Unnatural form shrouds the High Priestess as she glares at you with pure hate.
E3 is very cool. I wasn't activating. Wrong tab. Nice.
With frustration, its host on this plane now lost.
Yeah, see, we were talking just about our just incredibly ridiculous game collections after the E3 talk. I don't know if I have anywhere near that much on Steam though, but holy moly. Yeah. Alright, good luck on your Enderward.
From atop this overlook,
Come
the Sahagins
on, do
underwater
it.
base is clearly visible in the inlet below.
No, that's alright. Seems like when I'm an artificer, I never get the rune arms I want. It's alright. Bracer the claw. Really take that. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I have the shaman's beads. So maybe I should do that instead. Yeah. That'll get me the extra spell power. So. Alright. Very cool. Thanks very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Alright, I think we're going to call it a show here. Thanks very much for joining us on Fridays at 4 here on twitch.tv/DDOstream. Don't forget to hit that follow if you'd like to be notified for when we're going live with shows just like this one. Don't forget, tonight we have got Pikers Anonymous starting at 8 o'clock on Saturday. We have the Moosey and View show starting at 9 o'clock Eastern. Sunday afternoon, usually around 5 o'clock, Titan gets on and streams here. So we hope you have a great weekend with some good bonuses and all the rest. So enjoy the Warlock. Hope you're having fun, and we'll see you again soon.